Good evening. Welcome to the 12 News Connected Desk. I'm Maya Daniels. Right now we have a weather update for you as Kansas experiences its first accumulating snowfall of the season today. And we also have details on a Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office deputy who was arrested yesterday. Those details are coming right up, but first we're bringing in meteorologist Ross Jansen to talk about that snowfall.
Yeah, it's over with tonight. But it's kind of festive.
Yeah.
We're now into the month of December, the start of meteorological winter, and of course Christmas now, just 3.5 weeks away.
It's crazy to think about.
Good timing for the snow, and fortunately today's snow without all of the strong wind, which is something we don't always get the pleasure of talking about here in Kansas. But as we check out the latest on radar tonight, the back edge of the snow is now out of Kansas entirely, but it's still ongoing tonight in the upper Midwest, and this big area of snow is going to be headed for the East Coast tomorrow. So anybody that's got to jump on I-70 and go east through St. Louis, through Illinois, through Indiana, you're running into some issues there. And I do want to show you the big picture here in just a second of how widespread the snow is going to be through the day tomorrow. But just a small sampling of some of the higher end snowfall reports in Kansas, and these are all from northeast Kansas, by the way. Tonganoxie with over 4, Leavenworth with 4, Lawrence had about 4, Marysville with 2.5, and Blue Rapids, which is also in northeast Kansas, about 2 inches of snow. There's a look at the big travel picture for tomorrow. You can see the snow covering the New England states, so those major airport hubs like LaGuardia, JFK, Reagan. You go south through Charlotte, even Atlanta tomorrow could have some thunderstorms. That's going to be a real mess. So if you have to connect on a flight through the East Coast, or that's your final destination tomorrow, best of luck to you, because it's going to be a real travel nightmare. Now, the next system coming up on Wednesday, this is going to be a dud. It doesn't look like any reason to run to the grocery store and start stocking up on a bunch of stuff, because we're talking about a few flurries. School's going to be in session. Roads are not going to be closing for this. A trace to 1 inch in western Kansas, and most of that is probably going to be Wednesday morning to early afternoon. The rest of us, a stray snow flurry, and that would really be about it. Probably the bigger deal in the middle of the week is going to be the ramp up of wind. 12:30 Wednesday afternoon, gusts are going to be 30 to 40 miles an hour, and that means more cold air is going to be coming in, and wind chills are probably going to be dropping to single digits Wednesday night and early Thursday. So, Maya, we've got some wind, we've got some cold, but not a lot of snow for Kansas in the coming days.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I did think it was kind of nice walking out this morning and seeing that little dusting on my trees outside.
It was cool. This time of the year we can get snow with a lot of wind blowing and drifting. None of that today.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Ross, and we'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. As I said at the top, we have details on one of our top stories of the day. So far, a Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office detention deputy was arrested yesterday on felony charges out of St. Charles County, Missouri. We have his photo here. Here he is. This is Deputy Caden Scritchfield. He's a 20-year-old from Derby. He was stopped by the Derby Police Department for a traffic violation. During the stop, officers confirmed he had an active felony warrant. He was taken into custody on allegations of threatening non-consensual dissemination of private sexual images, as well as first-degree harassment from an incident in December of 2024. The warrant for his arrest was issued on October 1st. This was after he was hired by the Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office this year. So since the warrant hadn't been issued yet when he accepted his position in September, it didn't appear in his pre-employment screening. His employment has been terminated and he is being held without bond in the Sedgwick County Jail. So up next, be sure to join us for 12 News starting at 9. We will be following up on a proposal by the city of Wichita to reduce Douglas to just 3 lanes in downtown Wichita. This is going to be between Washington and Grove. Let's pull up that map for you here. So that's going to be, this is Washington Street, and then right over here is Grove. So it's going to be right along this stretch of the road. So that's what the city is talking about today. Today, the public was invited to share their thoughts at the District 1 Advisory Board meeting. The proposal has been in the works for 6 years and would include additional parking and sidewalk improvements. We have a reporter there to follow up on this issue, but in the meantime, you can read what businesses in the area have to say about it on our website. So I'll show you how to get there if you go to kwch.com. As we continue to update the story, it'll be right here under the News tab. The current story that I just spoke about in regards to local businesses' reactions to it, we posted that yesterday, so it's going to be kind of far down the page. If you can't find it, just click up here in the top right corner on this magnifying glass, and we're just going to type in the word Douglas. It should pull up this article we just published yesterday, Wichita businesses weigh in on city proposal to reduce Douglas. So we have all the details on those businesses' reactions right now. But as I said, we have a reporter at that meeting who will be following up on what people had to say at that meeting, what their opinions are, if it's a good or bad idea. So that will be coming up in 12 News at 9 and at 10. So we'll see you then. In the meantime, you can also download the KWCH 12 app and you'll get breaking news as it happens delivered directly to your phone, as well as weather, traffic alerts, training stories, all of that delivered right to your phone. So that is all we have today from the 12 News Connected Desk. Be sure to join us for 12 News starting at 9.